Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long, long way from home. A long, long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long, long way from home. A long, long way from home. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. You can talk about your king of Gideon, you can talk about your man of Saul, but there's none like good old Joshua at the battle of Jericho.
Hallelujah!
Up to the walls of Jericho, he marched with spear in hand. Go blow the ram's horn, Joshua cried, 'cause the battle is in my hands. Then the lamb sheep's horn began to blow, the trumpet began to sound. Joshua commanded all the people to shout, and then the walls came tumbling down. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. I said the walls came a-tumbling down. Oh yes, the walls came a-tumbling down. Oh well, I got his shoes, you got his shoes, all the God's children got his shoes to wear. Oh, when I get to heaven, gonna put on my shoes, I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven, a heaven, a heaven. Everybody talking about heaven, ain't a going there, heaven, a heaven. Ooh, I'm gonna walk all over God's heaven. I gotta go, you gotta go, all of God's children got a rope to walk. Oh, when I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe, I'm gonna shout all over God's heaven, a heaven, a heaven. Everybody talking about heaven, ain't a going there, heaven, a heaven. Ooh, I'm gonna shout all over God's heaven. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air. The big wheel moved by faith, the little wheel moved by the grace of God. A wheel and a wheel and a wheel way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air. The big wheel moved by faith, the little wheel moved by the grace of God. A wheel and a wheel and a wheel way in the middle of the air. Just let me tell you what a hypocrite will do. Way in the middle of the air. He'll talk about me and he'll talk about you. Way in the middle of the air. You say the Lord has set you free. Way in the middle of the air. Why don't you let your neighbor be? Way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way out in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw the wheel way in the middle of the air. The big wheel moved by faith, the little wheel moved by the grace of God. A wheel and a wheel and a so much. I can't thank you enough. Bless your hearts.